Okay, everyone. I want to believe that you are having a fantastic Saturday. I can't imagine next week we'll be having Christmas. I think it's okay to say happy Christmas to every one of you. So today we are looking at business pitch. How do you, somebody just tell you, please submit your proposal, business deck. How do you do that? Every one of you must have a business deck. Yeah, business plan is great, but you must have the one we want to talk about now so that you could send to anyone at any time. And I just want to give you what you should think about when you develop your business deck. Okay. So let's look at it. Pitch deck. So one question that should come to your mind, the number one question that should come to your mind is, what is your product and what problem are you solving? Another thing that can also come to your mind is, who are the community, who are the people who want to solve their problem? I think we have done that a lot yesterday under design thinking, whereby we streamline design thinking to your career and also the business you want to do, not necessarily software or any other development. Okay, that was what we tried to do yesterday. We started with empathize, define, see, ideate, issue of prototype, issue of testing. So we did a lot yesterday. And one of the things that's so wonderful was about empathize. Who are the customers? What are their persona? Their pains, their behavior, and their constraints. Because these are the things you wanted to generate solution to. Then the next thing you do is to begin to generate the solution. No, before you generate the solution, which is ideate, is for you to define the problem. There's one thing for you to know what that problem are, or what are their problem, what are their constraint, what are their no matter what you call it. But it's another thing for you to be able to define it. You might think all employment is my problem. It could be more than that. So you have to brainstorm and come up with what the problems are, what the solution could be. Then you now begin to develop that solution. Okay. So the question here is, what is your product and what problem are you solving? Another question we can ask is, what are your services and what problem are you trying to solve? You should be able to say it. Okay. You should be able to say that. And another area you need to look at is, for example, look at this. So we are developing product or service offering to help who? Targeted customer, you state it, with this social problem, with by unique solution. Can you see the area of the design thinking there? Pure design thinking. We have these products, or we currently have a prototype. We want to help these social customers who has this problem with these unique solutions. So your product is a unique solutions, and you must be able to define it to particular targeted customers and the services that you are offering and their problem. That is the first thing you do. You should communicate it clearly, what the problems are. You should communicate it clearly, who are the customer. You should communicate it clearly, what are the solutions and why now? Why is the solution so important now? Why not delay it to 5 years? Why not delay it to 10 years? Why not do it in the last 5 years? Why now? Why is it so important now? So the second one is just for owner to begin to pick it. So in project management, one thing that is so important is that you must, you can find a way to put problem into perspective. Problem one, problem two, problem three. For example, when you talk about unemployment among the youth, unemployment in itself is a problem. But there are many things that leads to all the employment. So which area you want to focus on? It could be that number one, most of the time, the graduate did not know how to write CV, and that is the reason why they are not getting job. So that could be what you want to focus on. You are going to be helping them to write CV. So that is problem number one. Problem number two is that some of them have good CV, but they don't know how to sit and pass interview. They find it very difficult. So you put it there, how to pass interview. You equip them with relevant skills to pass interview. Why some of them is just skill. They don't have the skills. There was so much skill gap. Some of them, it could be location, it could be environment. So you must be able to find what are these problems currently, in the future, or in the past. Then you should be able to segment these problems into different level. And that is exactly what we need to do in this place. See, come. This area requires a lot of research. You have to do so many research. Go and review World Economic Report. Go and review UN report. Go and review most organization report. If I go to PwC, go to KPMG, go on Google and research. You will definitely know what the problems are. Then the next thing you need to do is, let's assume I am going to solve this problem now. Why is it worthwhile? What is the market opportunity in this problem? Because this one is going to attract investors to you in terms of market share, in terms of market opportunity. Okay. For example, some people can tell you that oil and gas is about one tetrium business. So we tell you developmental business, blah, 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 oil and gas business, blah, 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 blah. Or probably you want to say, okay, fashion designer business. How much can we get from it? What is the global market share or market opportunity? You must look for it. And how do you do that? Just search. Do a search. It will come out. For example, now if you do a search on artificial intelligence, they will tell you what the market opportunities are. So it's not that it's not something you come up with. A lot of research has gone into it. Then it is something you are going to pick from Google or anywhere they are and put it in your presentation. Then you yourself, you can tell yourself that serviceable, addressable market, which is the one you want to focus on. There's a total addressable market, which is the global, total. But the one you as a person, you want to focus on, out of 1.5 billion, you want to focus on $500 million. So then you now provide context to this market opportunity. You can begin to say it, begin to add more, begin to add more, begin to add more. And let me tell you something, to every industry, in every industry you find yourself, so people have done the research about their market opportunity, about their market share, about the area of the market miss, about the opportunity around the targeted undress or the industry you want to go or the problem you want to solve. So you must be able to do a lot of job under this market opportunity. Now that you know all of this, what is the next thing for you? Then you come up with solutions. And like I told you, solutions could be very numerous. It doesn't have to be one. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But the most important thing for you is to get the best. Don't forget, that's what we learned yesterday under ideation. So what is the first solution? What is the second solution? So what you can do at this level is to map problem to solution. If in the last page, you have 5 problems and now you are having 5 solutions. So you need to identify which of these solutions solve a particular problem over there. So first solution, second solution, and third solution. And don't forget, under our design thinking yesterday, now that we have known the customer, we have known what their problems are, who they are, we have come up with solutions as many as possible. Then the next thing is to do the like a prototype. Okay. Now, and this is what comes with the product demo. You will do a lot of work here. You must describe the product or the intervention or the solution in details. You can, in terms of its value chains. If it is a manufacturing, you have to design the product, how you move from manufacturers down to you and down to the customers. What are the features of these products? What are the features of these services? For example, accelerated growth project now is a product that we want to use to solve unemployment through education and training. It's very simple. So our goal is that we train you and try to create opportunities for you. We are not going to stop from training you. We are also going to work with other people that we can leverage on opportunities and also attach them to you. Okay. Then what are the area of this accelerated growth project? Very simple. Number one, there are areas that addresses your soft skills. There are areas that addresses of leadership skills. There are areas that addresses your business skills and entrepreneurship skills. And there are areas that address your mindset. So this is the way our product is. Okay. And to every product, there's a uniqueness. So in what we are doing currently now, we can decide to say, okay, let's address entrepreneurship or let's address career propensity area. Okay. So you have to identify how this product or this solution is going to function and serve people. So you detail the product. You can use um, one or two slide to detail that product. Okay. But the product must be distinct. And now is this product distinct from other people? And here are the features of this product. And these are the way this product actually addresses problem. Then the next thing is about business model. I'm going to spend some time here so that you can understand it better. When we are talking about business model, apart from it uh being the other detail about the focus area of your business, it is also how you make money. That's all about it. Immediately you hear business model, is how do you intend to make money? How do you intend to make money? And please, every business has the potential to actually make money. So that's business model. So how? For example, in AGP now that we are currently doing, let's assume that though it's free of charge, let's assume that we want to turn it into making money. So how is it going to look like? For example, the first one could be that, okay, let's work with them, okay, and see how we can help them to write their business plan and business pitch deck. To some of us, that could be purely, I want to make money from this AGP. How many of you want to write a pitch deck? Let's work with you. You write it, or we help you write it. Then you submit to any probably investors or anybody that needed it, probably to your uncles and aunties that want to sponsor you so that they can understand the business. We can do that. The number two is that we can say, okay, these people don't know how to write business plan. Let's write it. Number three is that, okay, I think this training that we are doing, let's find a way to make money from it. Then we customize it, and we begin to make money from it. So every business must have a model where they make money. Do they make money from online? Do we make money from consultancy? Do they make money by selling products? Do they make money by providing uh, advisory? Okay. Do they make product by training? Do they? So this is the business model that you need to look into. Some people, for example, after I'm done with this program, I can decide to host it on YouTube. I make money from it. I said, okay, there's a program we have done. You are going to pay 20,000 naira, and I am going to host the product in my YouTube, but it's going to be private so that nobody have access to it, except if the link is sent to a third party. Okay, so here, for example, now we have SaaS. Are you selling licenses to your products? So you are like the pricing model here. Or ads. Investor may not jump out of their seat to hear about ad revenue unless it is significant. But if you have the subscriber reach, talk about it. So this one is saying that you have the large number of customers. So it could be ads. Then we could have affiliate. You have channel partners you can sell through. Are you a member of or connect with networks that will help you sell? So if you look at what is happening in this place now, it talking about the services or product which is in SaaS. Then it's also talking about probably you need to make ads. It's another business model. How will they hear about this? How will they know about this? Or do you have a partner or people you can partner with? So you need to understand from the service down to the issue of reach and down to the issue of partnership. So that is about business model. Okay. Then what is going to be your growth strategy? So because regardless of your stage now, you must demonstrate that your company has the capability to grow and scale. And how do you do that? In three areas. Number one, strategy. So what is your business development plans? And the question is that, see, if you understand this business deck, it has become majority of it would have been taken from your business plan. Okay. So business plan are in different categories. And the most important thing about business plan is that it details your business from now till probably the next 10 or 20 years. It details it in terms of vision, mission, value, core values, in terms of value chains, in terms of people, technology, how you want to scale, in terms of financials. It all details on the business plan. Then the next one you move to is tactical. Tactical has to do with, strategy has to do with future. It may not be immediate, but tactical has to be the immediate. So if you have a goal or in your business of making 50 million in the next 2 years, that's strategy in the next 2 years. But then now what should you do? You have to have a tactical goal or tactical strategy. Tactical simply means that I am not going to wait till 2 years before I know whether I'm making 2 million or 3 million from my business. And we have to break those goals into smaller parts. Probably I begin to measure quarterly. How much have I made this quarter? Then another thing you need to tell yourself is, what should I be doing to earn? That is tactical. Probably I should go and strike a deal with student union. I should go and strike a deal with NYC. I should strike a deal with a partnership. So you have to tactically design what you will be doing daily, weekly, monthly. So you do it. Then the last one there is technology. There are more. I did not put people. You have to put people. You have to put process, all those stuff. So technology, for example, in terms of lead generation through marketing automation. So, and which technology do you want to leverage on in order for you to grow and scale? And which partnership do you want to leverage on in order for you to grow and scale? Who are you going to work with types of people? So these are the area that come with growth strategy. And immediately you hear growth, it is tinted towards marketing, mass marketing. How are we growing? How are we getting the money? Who are we working with? What are we doing? So while you are doing all of this, you must have a metric for growth. You must have a metric for expansion. You must have a way you measure progress, and you're going to put it there. For example, within the first quarter of next year, we want to have 10,000 client subscribers. That's a metric. We want to increase engagement by so number of percentage. We want to make a profit by so number of percentage. So you put it there. These are key metrics. So every deck you are doing, you must talk in numbers, because the only thing that all these investors understands are numbers. So you must best to begin to talk in numbers. And you must keep the tractions. And that is why record is very important. You must keep the tractions. How many this thing was sold so day? How many of this thing was sold the next day? How many people do you have? Who is resigning? Who is staying with us? What is our knowledge repertoire? What is this? What is this? So you must keep track so that you'll be able to determine whether you are successful or not. So you should show it. And in anything on that deck presentation, it is the monitoring and evaluation that is so critical. How do you want to monitor performance and deliver? How do you want to make money? How? Not really what. Okay. Now you must have an area for financials. You must have a financials. You might use your friend or somebody that you know, but there must be a financials. And the only way for you to understand financial is if you have started the business for the past 6 months or 1 year, you should be able to have some records. Okay, probably sales volume, operational cost, income, any, those stuff. And another one has to do with staff counts in terms of staff head cost. And we have revenue, we have gross profits, and we have profit either before tax or after tax. So you must be able to have all of these things and put the right figures there. So that is if you have done your key homework, you should know. Okay. Then you now ask yourself, who are my competitors in all of these things? Where are they? Where did they play? What are my advantages? What are my disadvantages? Although people do SWOT analysis at this level. So you do your SWOT analysis so that you can discuss who are the faculty, who are the competitors, what are we doing next, who are our partners. So you must know all of this. Now you must have your own team too. Listen, your team is an advantage, and you've got to really, 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 really have them. Personally, I could remember that time when I started my company, and I knew I was the only one, but I was working with my friends so that I can put them on my team. But I wrote a letter to all of them so that in the future they will not take that. They will not think that they are part of my team and they want to take my business or take part of my business. So for a standard team, there must be executive management and there must be advisors or board. Then we have the investors. Then you have your staff that you work with. And the reason why you need to have it is so that you can build a governance. Because once, what do we call it now? Once investors know that you don't have governance, they won't invest into you because their money will be disappeared. You know, you will just run their money to the ground. Okay. Then you must put timeline to all of your goals. For example, I said giving these investors some sense of what you accomplished thus far and what's next. Make them understand you are working towards a plan. And step one in that place is marketing analysis. You've got to do that. Step two is prototype development. You understand that one already. Step three, now we are here. What do we do? Approach partners. And step four, you begin to sell your product and, make money from it. So you should be able to tell them that in the next 1 year, this business is going to scale. In the next 2 years, we're going to scale. This is what's going to be the profit. This is what, if there's going to be loss, you declare it. You just do all these things. The most important thing is that it's a plan. And you're going to communicate how to run a business. Then you must also have testimonial. People who has enjoy your program, enjoy your services and products. You will remember, some of you, when I was in NYC, I have to be very deliberate, take pictures, then get feedback from people. And that's why right now I'm doing a survey just to get feedback. I want to know between the time I started and now, are you guys improving or am I wasting my time? If I do that thing, I recover that I'm wasting my time, I have to stop because I don't like to do things that does not have value. And anytime we meet like this early in the morning or anytime we meet early, I ask you, I hope I'm not wasting your time. And your majority of you say, yes, you are wasting our time. Okay. So you must use testimony and look for people who have really gained from your program, who have really gained from your products or services, people who have really gained enough from you. You must find a way to look for them to give you testimony that's going to be part of your documents. This is very, very key. Hey, this one is the most important. How do you find fund? How do you find fund? You must write it. This money is for my personal money. It is for my parents. It's from the family. It's from investors. Put it there. And you also put it there that, okay, this is what we have and this is what we need. For example, this person is saying that you need $1 million. And this $1 million, they are even asking, what are you going to use it for? What do you want to use it for? Probably it's going to be operational. Let me go back there so that you can see what I'm trying to say. So what do you want to use it for? Where is it safe? Okay, at least here. So we have the operational cost, we have the staff cost, we have the probably technology cost, we have the process cost. So all of those things, I won't lie to you, you must find a way to be documenting it so that by the time you get to this place, it will be very easier for you. So what do you think you want to use your phone for? Use it for fund one, fund two, fund three. Some will tell you, I just want to be able to run my operation. Some will tell you, I just want to build an apartment or get an apartment for my business. Some will say, I want to do the two, Jerry. So you have to explain how you plan to use the capital you're asking for. Make sure the use align with your business model, growth and timeline slides. Don't forget your business model. Don't forget your growth, okay? By the time you are done, you should be able to say, okay, these are my contacts and thank you. And, you can actually be following up. So this is exactly the way deck is being developed. So what I'm going to do today, once we are done, is that I will send something like this to you so that you can start developing your desk. And like I told you, I am not ready to waste your time today. I just want to put your eyes to what should be and should not be in your desk. Now that we have done this, the next thing that is most important is that, do you have the numbers that you can act together? Okay, numbers that you can act together that will make you to make sense out of all of this. So by the time I'm sending these documents to you, okay, and you really want to develop your business desk, based on the information that I'm providing for you, you must go out of your way to get the number. And like I told you, there is no other way to get it than for you to just research it. Then if you have been doing your business, you should be able to know by now how much money you need, what you're going to need it for. And you should be able to tell yourself that, okay, I have testimonial, and this is what my solution has done, and this is what we intend to do in the future. So these are the things you need to pay attention to, okay? Because anybody wants to submit your proposal or desk to, they are not just going to wake up one day and say, okay, we are giving you so amount of money. They want value for their money. They want value for their money, okay? And listen, you are built for a global impact. You can start local, but you must think globalization. That is the most important. You must understand the economic outlook of Nigeria, economic outlook of foreign countries, and ensure that you find your way to provide solutions that work. And don't forget, yesterday we said that people fail in business or in their project because they are not giving solutions that the customers need. You must avoid that pitfall. It's not good for you. Okay. So I think everyone, this is where I am going to stop today. I know that majority of you have a lot of things to do. And if there are questions, please, let's go ahead and ask. So probably you are currently facing an issue in your deck or in the way you submit your proposal, anything that you are currently doing. So the floor is ours now. Let's ask some questions. Probably you are struggling with one area of it or you want clarification. Please go ahead and ask your question.
Good afternoon, sir.
Anybody there?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me, sir?
If you are talking, you are muted. Odeyemi, you are muted. You are muted. Just click on the mic so that you can talk.
Can you hear me now, sir?
I can't hear Odeyemi. Can anybody hear Odeyemi? I can't hear Odeyemi.
Yes, I can hear.
We can hear.
We can hear.
Can anybody hear Odeyemi? I can't hear Odeyemi.
Yes.
Please, if you want to talk, just raise up your hand and talk. We do not intend to keep you for too long. We know today is Saturday and we want to keep safe. Odeyemi, we can't hear you. Let's see. Top is hand again. Let me just go. Okay, I will go and read. Bosse, over to you, Bosse.
Okay, thank you, sir. Good afternoon once again.
Bosse, over to you.
Sir. My question
you can
is
hear.
not
Okay.
really like
This thing has started again. This thing has started again. Huh? Okay, you know what I'm going to do? Okay, let me log out and come in again. Nobody should leave this place, okay? Nobody should leave. Let me go out. Okay, I know what to do now. Let me join from my phone. Let me join from my phone. So just give me a few minutes. I'm going to join back. I'm going to join from my phone now. I think my system is seriously, acting up. Okay, let's go. It was working now. What could be the problem? Sorry, I am trying to join from my phone. My phone is still with me. I'm logging in. This thing happened was it on Friday? It happens on Friday, and it has happened again today. I can hear now.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear. Thank God. Okay, over to you, Abosede.
Okay, sir. It's not really like a question. It's just like I need an advice about it. So you said something about like now we should have know the amount of money that we needed for our business.
Yeah.
So there was a program I attended. So they were the anchor of the program were picking people randomly and asking them that what business are you doing now? Like how much do you need for your business? Like how so I was so scared because he has not gotten to my side that I don't even know the amount that I can call because my business is something that no matter how much you have, you will continue buying and buying and buying.
Okay.
So there is no limit to it. Though
Mm.
you can start as much as let me say less than 100,000 naira, fine. But if you
Mm.
have more than that, even millions, it's just that the only difference I notice is the you'll be upgrading yourself. So I'm kind of I don't know the right answer to give. Somebody just come to me now and ask me how much do you need for your business. I feel like any amount. That's what I used to tell people, like any amount. Because I don't know. I
So,
cannot tell you 1
so
million naira. I cannot tell you
yes, what it
100,000 pounds.
means is that you do not have a business plan for your business. You should be able to be assertive and tell the person, for my business is in the first stage and we are expanding like this. Can you mute yourself so that I can speak? We are expanding like this, and this is the are the people we are serving. We need what type of business do you do exactly? What do you do? What product do you have currently now?
I'm a resin artist. Like I make jewelries from scratch, like resins and
So now listen, in the jewelries that you make, what are the customers you think will need your jewelry, and where are they now? I know you are not trying to cover the whole of Nigeria now, but where are they now? How many are they right now? That is exactly what today is
um,
about. Can you see that I've already talked about it? The customers, everything. That's what today is all about. So what product do you have? What problem is the product solving? Who are the targeted audience? How many are they? So you must know how many up. There are two levels. We have the total number. If you are targeting all women in Nigeria could be like probably 100 million. Are you targeting all the 100 million? No. So you should be able to tell yourself, out of this 100 million, I need 10% market share. What is the 10% of 100 million market shares? That is 10 million. Or you can say, no, for that 10 million is too much. I just need 1,000 women right now. Okay? Are we together? Abosede, are we
yes, sir.
together? So now that we need
Yes, sir.
1,000, now that we need
Yes.
1,000 female for you to serve in your jewelry. So you now go back and ask yourself, how much does it take to make one jewelry? Are you writing something down? How much does it take to make one jewelry? Now, the cost of making a jewelry is not just the cost of the raw materials. What of the people you are paying? What of the Marua people you pay? What of the fuel you bought? Okay. Can you see I've started combining all the costs together now? So at the end of the day, the cost of making one jewelry could be like 5,000 naira. Let's just assume as an assumption. The cost of making one jewelry is how much now? 5,000 naira. So if you are making one jewelry to be 5,000 naira, you are not going to sell it 5,000 naira, right? Are you going to sell it 5,000 naira? You are not going to sell 5,000 naira.
No.
But let's start from the cost of making one jewelry. 5,000 naira is making one jewelry. But this time around, you want to sell it to how many people? 1,000 people. Like that's your first you want to sell it to. Don't forget, there's what we call experimentation. From the prototype to experimentation is that you have to first of all go and test it in a particular environment. Let's assume that where you want to sell it first is in Lagos. Not just all the Lagos, but in Makoko or in Shomolu. Or let's say you want to sell it in Ibadan. Let's say which area Ibadan? Ibadan South and East. But the people you need are just 1,000. Now, a cost of a jewelry is 5,000 naira, okay? So 5,000 times 1,000 people. How many is that? That means you need 5 million as a cost of anything that you are making. Now, this 5 million might not involve, what do we call it now? Might not contain either shop, ads, technology that you are using, okay? So you can also go ahead and say, okay, I don't want to be a local champion. I want people to be able to buy from online. How much do I need to make my ads in the next 1 year? Probably per month is going to be 20,000 naira on ads per month. So what is 20? How much is 20,000 naira times 12 months? 20,000 naira times 10 months is 200,000. Times 12 is 240,000. So you add it to this one. This is what now? 502, 5,240,000 naira. Then what of the office you are staying? What is the cost of that office per year? What is the cost of the staff that want to work with? Probably you need two people, a cleaner and blah 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 blah. Let's just put that one. Let's peg it at let's say 3 million. That is about 8,340,000 naira, right? Then business don't just start and begin to make money and you begin to pay salary. That means you need additional money, like probably 2 or 3 million to pay salary for 6 months. I don't know whether it's enough, but it depends on you. So automatically, it's already running into 11 million naira. So I will be justified and right by telling you that based on operational costs, based on staff costs, based on technology, based on advertisement and cost of making 1,000 jewelries. You are not going to make 1,000 jewelry. You might be making like 1,200 because some of them might lost. You might give some of them as a takeaway, as a gift, as a PR, things like that. So how much do you think you need now? Abosede,
Yes, sir.
with this thing I've just explained, how much do you think you need?
Approximately 15 million.
That is it. So you have to sit down and do, it's here now. You have to sit down and do the mathematics of how much you need. You have to sit down from this, we're telling you the problem, the blah, blah, blah market share, the first solution, the product, the business model, the growth strategy, then from there, we begin to talk about the metrics, then we begin to talk about the traction. Then this one was now talking about the projections. Now, when you hear something like operations, that is what you need to run this business. And operations come with cost of materials, all the value chains of that material. You have to put the cost there. The cost of staff costs, people you want to pay, the vendors cost, the space you are using, the advertisement in terms of technology you want to use, anything you want to use, everything that make the business to move or that transport the business from one place to another, which is called the value chains, then you have to put cost to it. So based on what you have just discussed now, you are trying to say that you might be needing 15 million. But joke apart, what is the cost of you producing one jewelries? What is the cost?
Just 3,000 to 3,005.
So from there, just pick it up from there. Use this, what I just did now, and do it. Now, once you know the cost of a jewelry, you can add one or two things to it so that you can determine the revenue, right? But you have to be very
Sir.
clear. You have to be very clear about the cost of a jewelry. Are you getting me now? Including
Yes,
the salary you want to pay, including the office you want to purchase, and the generator you want to use, and the fuel you want to use, so that you don't run at a loss. So if at the end of the day, your 3,005 is what make the jewelry, you might be selling jewelry by 5,000, 5,005, based on how you factor in other logistics. Are we cool? So, and the only thing that can make you more clearer is your business model. This is business model. So thank you so much, Abosede. So the next time they ask you this question, now you'll be
Thank
very
you, sir.
straightforward, right? Be very straightforward.
Yes, sir.
Another question I'm going to ask you is that, what is your PBT? Profit before tax. How do you get profit? You will deduct the cost of running the operation, operational cost. Add all the costs together and subtract it from, and then you also come up with your revenue. Revenue is how much that comes in. Okay. Then by the time you remove your revenue from the cost, they give you profit before tax. So it is from your profit you begin to pay. In fact, paying staff, go and add it to your operational cost, or you separate it to become staff cost. Is that okay? So that's it. Any other person? Yeah, let's go. We still have more time to discuss this. Which area now? Because whether you like it or not, these are the things that we expect all of you to start doing. So now, some people may be asking for, where why do I get funding? Yeah, one yakpa. And I think before we are done, those are the area we are going to address. For example, now, by 2026, Tony Memorial is coming. So many people that give grants, they are coming. Our job is very simple. Once they come, we help you get it, then we work with you. At least, even though it's 5 people that get funding here, or you get scholarship from there, I'm okay. I don't need multiple people. I'm okay. Okay. So that's it. Any other person, please? Let's talk. When we talk, we learn more from it. Please, once again, if you have not done your, what do we call it now? Okay, somebody has just completed. If you have not done it, let me put it here, the survey. Please go and do it. I'm dropping the survey here again. Don't wait till tomorrow. Go and do it. Because I need to write the report of, we need to get the report of this one and document it somewhere. Once we are done, then this is the first stage of what we are doing. Some of you will still have to work with you for 3 or 6 months, monitor your progress until we know that, yes, you are good to go. Is that okay? Then in the future, some of you will call you back to come and be our fellow ambassador. Then we replicate what we are doing for you now. You help us replicate it like that. So we have people that are currently doing those things for us. Any other person? Silence means no, or silence means yes. Or anybody using the...
Hello, sir.
Okay, go ahead, Odeyemi.
Yes, sir. So the question I'm about to ask is not in line with what you just taught us this afternoon. The question I want to ask is about the teams. Yesterday was my first class, so and I
Oh my
think that
God.
yes, I've been missing, but I've been checking the links to refer back to other classes that I've missed.
Okay.
So I want to know if there are groups, because there are exercises for us to answer for
Yes,
the
if there are 4 groups right now, there are 4 groups, and you should know where to belong. All you need to do is to look at the title of that group. Where you have discovered that your local government is not there, just join group 4. Is that okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
You can join either group 1 or group 4, or anyone you like. Join any group you like, Odeyemi. Comfort, over to you.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Comfort.
Well done, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome.
Yeah, sir, please, my question is, how do you attract investors, angels? Or is there investor? What do you call it?
This is beautiful. This is beautiful. This is great. The number one thing about you getting an investor is very simple. Understand your business. That's the first question. And that is exactly what we faced yesterday. And what we did today is to see how you can communicate it. So yesterday we have told you, anything you want to do, follow this process. Who are my targeted audience? What are the problems they have? What solution do I have for their problem? Why is my own solution different from other people? What is the current product I want to send to them now that I have finally decided I'm going to do to them? Then you move into the prototype stage, whereby you begin to deploy those things. Then you go to experimentation. Okay, experimentation means that in your local area, you have started the business. You have not gone too global. I want to start e-commerce. What is the first thing you need to do? Okay, probably you need to have the website. You have the website, you already know the product you want to put there, or any service you want to put in there, you have done it. So then begin to run it, begin to do it such a way that you will have something to write that you have done. Because under your desk, you must show a proof. We call it metrics. A proof of, number one, the number of customers you have. Number two, the profit you have made. Number three, the impact you have made. And that is why you just have to start where you are now and be running it. It could be cafeteria. Tell them that in my cafeteria, close to like 5,000 people have eaten. But how do you keep that record if you don't have the knowledge of what we are telling you now? Okay. And for the past 2 years, I have made close to 2 million or 3 million. There's somebody already know that this is going to scale. Okay. Now that you know your business is going to scale, please don't keep quiet. Go to your social media and begin to let people know what you do. I have a colleague now. That's what she does. She's doing a cooking everywhere. Look at Ida. Where's the name of that lady? Everybody wants to give her money to run a business because they know that wow, this lady has got international. So you begin to showcase yourself like that. Then that is number one. Then number two is for you to look for investors that will give you grants. Because if you are not feasible enough, then you have to go and look for them. That's two ways. Just for example, now, Tonu Illumenu grant will not come and look for you. Because once the grant is out, so many people, millions of people are going to apply for it. And the only way for you to scale is for you to develop a business pitch deck or a small proposal plan, a business plan that will inspire them to say, okay, we are ready to give this money to this person. Is that okay? So you look for them. Then by the time you identify all your investors, they will tell you people they are targeting. Every investor has an interest. How do you know the interest? Go and read. Go and read them. Go and look at where they are working. Go and look at where they are investing. Just like you want USA to invest in you now. Right now, if you're not careful, USA might not invest in Nigeria currently now because they are seriously angry with Nigeria. And was it yesterday or last? Yeah, we are still this week. This week, about $1.3 trillion has moved out of the Nigerian stock exchange, which means investors are moving their money. You get me now? So where some investors are moving their money and you want them to give you your money, then you must show proof that this business can scale. So scalability is the only language that investors understand. And that is the only way they're going to give you that money. If you can't scale, it doesn't solve any problem. And there's no achievement or impact, they won't give you any money. So do you know what I'm trying to say now? So there is more to saying, how do I get investors? Go and do your homework. Once you are done with your homework, then go and look for them. Or if you are doing well on social media, they can look for you and say, okay, we saw what you are doing. We'd like to invest in your business. Is that correct, Comfort? Do you understand now?
Yes, sir. I do. But can I say something, sir?
Please go ahead.
Okay. So concerning the question you asked yesterday, I was unable to talk. I think the network also.
Okay.
Um, I'm I'm into agriculture, and
Okay.
I noticed we're having issues on feed for fish, pig, and poultry.
You
So
have issue with your feet in the poultry, Abby?
fish like pond, fish pond,
Okay. Okay.
aquaculture at large. Then
Okay.
pig, pig. So I did a research because I saw there's somewhere they use maggot to feed them. So I did a research and I started
Mm.
working. That was about
Okay.
a year. Then after that one, then I started business. So the business has been stable and I've been doing fine with it.
Okay.
I'm trying to solve farmers' problem in the sense that instead of you buying let me take fish as an
Mm.
example. When I
Mm.
when I started my fund, I used to buy a bag of feed for 12,500.
Mm.
But after now it's about 40 something thousand. So there's
Wow.
an alternative you if you can invest in maggot, which is lava.
Which is what you are doing now.
Yes, that is what I'm doing now. Lava.
So see, when did you start? When did you start this lava business?
Since last year, sir.
So since last year till now, what has been your revenue?
Um, I've actually made things, but I've been using it for myself. I've not been putting it out for sale.
That means you have not really made any revenue from it. So using it for yourself, what cost have you cut for yourself? You are using it to feed your poultry, right? Your
Yes,
chickens. So how
yes.
much cost have you cut for yourself for using it?
Let me say 60%, because I'm not now. I'm not
I don't
really.
understand that 60%. 60% could be 2,000 naira. It could be 1,000 naira
No, I've reduced my cost by 30,000.
by 30,000 naira. So listen, can you see the question I'm asking you now? That is what investors ask.
Okay.
Okay. So what it means is that at the level you are now, you are not at the level where you need investors. You're not at the level where you want to scale because you don't have all the story connected together. Number one, you are not serving any customers. Number two, you don't have income. Even the cost, you are still struggling with it. It's okay. It is at prototype stage, but you are doing it for yourself. Going forward now, you might need to extend it to some customer that will say, okay, please, we need it. And you are supplying them and they are paying for you. So you can run that one for 6 months or 1 year. Look at it, whether it's actually you going that route or buying the feed actually. Then another question we have to also ask ourselves is, what is the accessibility of that product? Is it always available? How many months or year does it take you to raise maggots before it become a feed for fish?
Yes, it's available. The life cycle is just 21 days.
Eh?
I said the life cycle of producing for production is 21 days.
21 days. So
Yes.
then what is the impact on the fishes or the chicken? You know, if they give the normal feed and they give that one, what is the impact? Does it increase their their weight, their productivity, they become healthy? So these are the things you need to go and do. So what is the unique reason they need to abandon the normal feed and come to your own? We have identified that probably the costs, but we are not sure whether the costs actually reduce. So we have to know what is the further impact. Does it make them to feed well and they grow well? What is the kg they increase? Is their kg better than the normal feeds? You understand what I'm trying to say now? Okay. So the stage you
Yeah.
are now is going to be a stage whereby try to canvas some farmers and let's see whether they can patronize your business. Okay.
They are already organizing, sir. It's just that that's not for everybody. The ones that
They're
I
already
can.
patronizing. Oh yeah, now look for more and begin to produce now. Look for more. So go and look at your marketing and look for more, okay? Or you just want to make it very small like that.
Oh, no, sir. I want to also help other farmers too.
Oh yeah, now start something. Let's partner. Let's look at how we can make it bigger, how we can start. Go and do your social media, show some videos. This one is doing. I've seen videos about maggots. So add your own too. I will help you share. Do your video very well. Let's be very professional. I will help you share on my platform. Comfort, blah blah blah. If you want to do anything, reach out to me or reach out to Comfort. It's simple. We pick it up from there. Is that okay?
Thank you, sir.
We're done. So put your hands down. Hello, Keno. Please over to you.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. Thank you for the opportunity.
Yeah, you're
So,
welcome.
please,
You're welcome.
first of, I want this question is like two in one. I was going to ask, okay, so for someone that is just starting a business, not just starting a business is still like in the growing phase. Is it advisable to try to get investors when personally you are still looking into working for someone because you still want to grow in like a business environment yourself? So I was going to ask, is it advisable to get investors when you yourself you are not solely 100% in that business yet? You are still going to be working under someone, and that other some things or a lot or part of the time? And also, if yes, it is okay, how can you really juggle both so that you give good result? Because you still want to perform well in this job you have. At the same time, you want to scale up in your business and also like prove to the investors that they invested in the right business and to keep them. So
So
yes,
if
I
you
think
if you look at the question I was asking, comfort is almost like yours. I get me now. What investors are looking
yes,
for are the proof of your impact, proof of profit, proof of customers, proof of impact, proof of global standard. The hard work you have put into your work and the result that is coming out. So you must find a way to track it. For example, I can ask you, how many customers do you have? Investors are interested. Since you have
yes,
started, what has been your profit? They are interested. And those attractions, you must track them. Let me look at what the significant you must track. Let me quickly look at it. Number of customers, they are interested. Then the profit, they are interested. They want to know who are your competitors. In fact, they want you to showcase your market analysis. Then are you the only one that have the product? Is there any other prototype? Is there any other one in the market?
all right. But
Are you
how
get
in case where it is like a food business? So definitely they are similar kind of products like yours outside.
yes, you have to show it that I am not the only one. No. Mention them, the three of them or four of them or five of them, and
All right.
show why your own is different and how your own is making profits and is increasing number of customers. Okay.
Yes, sir.
For example, now, do you know that, I have an issue now going to restaurant and eat. They will put a lot of oil. They will fry everything they are doing. Even the pepper, they will fry the pepper. People like me, I don't need things like that. It will increase my cholesterol. I don't need it. I'm a banker. I stay all my life. I do things that I need things healthy. Okay. Now,
Yes, sir.
imagine that I have somebody that said, okay, if you want to eat here, we prioritize your health. So everything we are selling in this place has put your health in place. Number one, we are using olive oil to cook. Okay. We
Yes, sir.
we don't fry our meat or fishes. Do you understand what I'm saying now? So you have to look
Yes,
at,
sir.
so this is what actually makes our own business different from others. Do you know how many people that will be patronizing you? Do you know how many people that will be, your food might be costly, because olive oil is costly. Because you are not frying, you might be using other things to ensure that people that still want it, they want to have the taste of frying, but they don't want it fried. Like me now, I want to have the taste of frying, but I don't want it fried. Imagine instead of you selling
Yes, sir.
Coke and other things, we tell them that we are doing freshly made fruits. See, one of my colleagues on Thursday, he ordered for food. The same food that we order for that will not be more than 5,000. This young lady ordered for that food and he paid 10,500. The same food though. I look at it and I said, what is different? He said this is because they call it is a special rice. What is special about rice? Hello, are we together here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is what I'm trying to. So for investor, they want to see all those things. Can we scale this business? For you to scale the business, do you have the right product or services? Do you have, what are the number of your customers? Since then you have to show how the customers is increasing per month. They want to see those tractions, or how the customers are increasing per year. Then are you making profit from it currently now? Then what is the profit per year? Profit before tax and profit after tax. Okay. Then
Yes, sir.
what again? What technology do you have? What are the team that you are working with? What problem are you solving? What product do you have? So that's it, my dear.
All right.
Is it making
But sir,
sense?
please,
Yeah.
Yes, sir. But sir, please one more thing. Is it advisable to do this while also working for someone else or
Yes, now.
working in
I
an
think
organization?
that is the is it day one or day two or day three question? That's what I give to you guys now. That's what I give to
Yes,
you
sir.
guys. So somebody
Yes,
like
sir.
me now, I have my own business and I'm working for somebody, I'm earning. So if my business is not bringing money per month, my normal paid job will bring it. And they know
Okay.
I'm not hiding it. They know.
All right.
In fact, I will tell them, please don't do anything to my weekend because I'm using where I am currently now. I just finished speaking engagement where I will be paid for to come and speak. And they are still there. I said, because I'm in a hotel now, I told them, please, I need to have a conversation. I'm running a program. And they said, okay, no problem. Now they even gave me this place to come and talk to you guys. Are you getting me now? So the most important thing is that if
Yes,
you
sir.
enter an organization, understand their policy. If their policy is against what you're about
All
to
right.
do, it can lead to conflict of interest. If it does not lead to conflict of interest, I beg, if possible, have 3 or 4 or 5 ways of making money. As long as you can manage it, no problem.
All right. Thank you very much,
Because
sir.
by next year now, I will be asking you guys to come and support our events that we want to do. All these physical events, come and support it. And you will come and support it. Is that okay?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes. Thank you very much,
what's
sir.
next? Any other question, or should we call it a day? We have spent, okay, Ade Bambo, over to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
And thanks for this opportunity.
You're welcome.
I just want to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Like, it's not really related to what we are saying right now, but
Okay.
I need
Okay.
answers to it.
Okay.
Like late this year,
Mhm.
I'm having these difficulties with my brand. I'm trying.
Okay.
I try to check online. I see people doing new stuff. I reach
They
out
are
to one
doing
of
what you are
my
doing,
uncle
right?
that yes,
Okay.
yeah. Like I'm into confectionaries, baking. So in my line of
Baking.
business, you need
Okay.
to learn new stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. So I reach out to my uncle for sponsor. Like I've saved a particular amount. And he advised me not to spend that amount in learning, that I should invest that money back into my brand. But I need
Okay.
to learn.
So the
So at
question,
this point, I am
why you okay, you are, it's about the brand, right? And where you should invest money on, right?
yes, I
Okay.
need to improve on my skills because I see what others are doing and I need to improve to gain more visibility and more customers.
So the question that will
So
comes to
I
our mind, okay. Are you done? Are you done,
no sir.
Adibambo?
So at this point,
Mm.
sir, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
So out of like maybe I need like 3 million to go for this class. So I've saved up to like 1M.
Mhm.
So he advised me to invest that 1M into my business and go for the class when I'm stable.
Mm.
That I can remove that 3M without having feeling any discomfort. Like it's not going to affect my
By the
brand.
time your business has gone, has scale, right? Good,
Yes.
good. So now, Adibambo, I know that this question could be beyond this place because there are other details I don't know.
Okay,
For
sir.
example, how much is your business currently making for you? How many customers do you have? And why do you want to increase your brand? Is it because you don't have, the customers are not coming? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm asking these very questions together now, just for me to know why investment in the brand is now, or you just want to grow organically. So most business, when they start, they do just go and start a marketing brand, except people that have the money, probably they have grants, they have people that are investing in their business, and part of what they want to use the money for is to is on their brand. Okay. While some business, they know that okay, it can be capital intensive. What they them just start from organic growth, whereby they leverage on referrals. with people. They can even create a referral bonus whereby, okay, anybody we have done cake for you, and anybody you bring, as long as it's coming from you, we are giving you this amount of money. Or if you help us refer 10 people, in your next birthday, our cake for you will be free. So they just begin to grow organically because they will just want to ensure that they manage their costs while they are still scaling. So the question I would have loved to ask is that are you struggling getting customers? You can just say yes or no, Adibambo.
Not not
Are you
really.
I only need is between yes or
Because I'm not
no.
stable currently.
Yes or no. Are you having issues getting
No,
customer?
no,
Are you making profits
no.
from your business? Yes or no.
Yes,
Do you think you are growing organically in the business? Yes or no.
yes.
If you are to rate your brand right now, 1 to 5, what ratings will you give to it? 1 to 5.
Like 2.5.
So why do you think investing in your brand is necessary now? To increase one, you want to increase customers base, you want to increase profits, or you just want to do it for doing stake? What's the reason for
I want to
investing in the brand?
increase customer and increase profit.
If you spend in your brand now, before you are getting 2 or 3 customers, and immediately you do your branding thing, then 10 or 20 customers begin to come. Do you have the capacity to deliver to those customers?
For 20, yes.
Do you have people working with you? You pay that are on your salary?
No, I have my siblings.
How many are they?
I helped out.
How many are they?
We are 3.
And you think they can handle 20 customers per day?
Yes,
Can you see now it's becoming dicey? So
but not sure.
there is a company in closer to where I work in VI. The last time I went there to pick a cake, we line up, we're about 30. So they are not actually using hand to do the caking. I think they have all this technology that they're in. They bought some things that help them produce it very fast. Do you have something like that?
No.
So what investment in brand does, because immediately you mention brand, the next thing that should come to your mind is growth. Growth simply means that you want to increase the number of customers so that you can increase supplies. Okay. So what people don't understand is that because you can also erode your brand, if you do that and it's very successful, but you don't have the capacity to supply, you know what you have done? It is very, very counterproductive. So your brand investment can be in stages. Where we are now and the capacity we have now, the customer that are coming, is it okay for us right now? Yes. But no, come, Fola, I think I have the money to hire 2 or 3 people more to us so that we can increase the capacity. But right now that we have increased that capacity, but we don't the customer we have now will not be able to help us to pay for the people we have hired. Then let's invest in our brand. But how much are we going to invest in the brand? Which area? Is it in as an advertisement? Is it in billboard? Is it in radio? Is it in televisions? So that I think you begin to think out of the box for. What I've just done for you now is something you're supposed to be paying close to like 1 million for. Okay, so that we do the strategy and we know when to invest in brand. But if there's anything I want to tell you right now is this business, do you want to do other things with it? That is what you want to go and learn, right?
Yes, that's what I want to go and learn more about.
You
I want
want
to
to,
focus mainly on the business.
no, what I'm saying is what you want to go and learn, is it because of the business?
Yes,
What exactly do you want to learn?
I want to learn more about continental and oriental. I want to go into food and cake.
That is big,
Uh,
oh. That is very, very. Who are you doing it with?
Just me for now. My sister's
No,
just
no,
about.
no, no. Wait, wait. Which organization is training you? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I searched for this reddish culinary school in Lagos.
Because if you finish that one, it can be very, very massive for you. Then I also understand your brother. He wants you to save that money and invest in your business so that if it grows, you're going to go and learn. But we must not underestimate what capacity that you want to go and build can also create for you. It creates more value. What you don't know, you know them. You can become a personal chef for organizations, all these tough people, and it can create massive opportunities for you. Probably you open your cafeteria, you are doing more. From there, somebody you can have one or two uncles that want to say, "So you know what? I'm going to build an hotel while you be the chef." Okay, Adebambo. So Adebambo, I have tried to create so many opportunities for you to look into so that you can choose from. Do you think I have tried enough by helping you with that?
Yes, sir.
Do you have issues choosing now?
What do you say, sir?
Do you have issues making your decision now?
No, but I just need to read through what I've gotten down and make
Okay, so
decision.
go and do your homework and make your decision. Is that okay? We're
Yes,
done.
sir.
If after that
Thank
you
you
still
very
want to
much, sir.
speak, to me, no problem. I'm available.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Okay. I think we might need to be rounding up, right? If you have not filled the survey, please go and do it. It's very, very important you do. Then in our team, let's encourage them to fill the survey. Whether you come or you didn't come, as long as we drop the video, you are watching the video, or we drop the materials, you are looking at the materials, you are joining them in group work, and you are doing your assignment, then that means you are still part of the program. Is that okay? So, is it okay to say, let us end the program, or anybody still wants to ask one or two questions? I think I love today more than the other ones because we have more conversation today. And I hope that the one we want to do next could be like this, okay? Before we meet physically. Um, some of you, I will drop a link soon so that we can plan the program together and also know how many that are coming will be by invitation. So what it means is that if you don't send invitation to that person, the person will not be able to come. And what we are using is we are looking at your activities, probably in group, in survey, in coming to classes, then that's what we're going to use to invite people to that program. It's going to be a very small program, but it's going to be very impactful. So, hello, is it okay to stop now? I think it's okay to stop, right? I'm so excited, and I think you do too. Are you
Yes,
talking to
ma'am.
us, Comfort? Okay. So thank you for
Yes,
being for joining us today. I think we are not meeting tomorrow, right? That will be on Monday or when again? But you'll be having a lot of things to work on because yesterday we did design thinking. I've not sent you anything because I wanted to do today so that anything I sent you can make a lot of sense. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be making a deck regarding design thinking and what we did today. And what I want us to do is to make it individual, not in group. So anything I send to you to do either today or tomorrow, just know that it is for individual and everybody is going to submit it. It's going to be in two ways. Number one, the one that focus on career, and number two, the one that focus on business. So you are doing two things together until the next time we're going to meet on workplace readiness. So for workplace readiness, you better start telling everybody in the group that needs to join us. I will show you what you need to prepare for when it comes to area of work, in terms of interview, in terms of CV, how CV is different from resume, I will show you just practical things. I may not even have slide for tomorrow or for the next one we are going to meet. There may not be slide, but I will be showing you what I do personally that actually helped me. For example, how to do your LinkedIn and I will show you my LinkedIn and I'll be telling you what you need to do. I will show you how I make use of Canva to do my CV. I will show you a copy of my CV. Then I will also tell you what you should look out for. Hopefully, probably I can bring one or two of my friends who are recruiters, they can also show you what you should look out for when it comes to interview. And you might ask as many questions as possible so that we can help you then. How you can you can go into organization and let them know that you are ready for job, how to assess their job portal, and how to, cold call recruiters on LinkedIn. So these are the things we'll be doing the next time we meet. Okay, bye everyone. See you next time. Thank you so much.
Bye, sir.
Okay, bye.
Thank you very
Hi,
much, sir,
sir.
for the
Okay. Let me know how you feel in the WhatsApp group. Let them know that they have really missed a lot.